Hi, my name is Jonas Bonnet. I will be talking about fear of failure. I'm sure many of us have experienced the fear of failure, whether in a job or at school. What is the fear of failure? How do we overcome the fear of failure after graduating? Dictionary define fear as a feeling or condition of being afraid, while failure is a lack of success. In other words, fear is psychological and emotional supplementing failure, the act of doing. In an interesting research study by doctors and psychologists regarding facing the fear of failure, they have chosen 29 university students investigated for 8 weeks based on mindfulness based stress reduction, also known as MBSR program for academic evaluation anxiety. All students share 5 theme pattern. First, finding an inner source of calm. Second, sharing human struggle. Third, staying focused and learning situations. Fourth, moving from fear to curiosity on an academic learning. Fifth, feeling more self-acceptance when facing difficult situations. The result estimated 35% college students associate lower academic performance. 5 examples of fear I had when I graduated, including tips. Not able to find a job after college, not hired after so many interviews, not qualified enough due to lack of industrial experience, not enough support from family, friends, or coworkers, not being able to find a job when moving out of state. First reason of fear is not being able to find a job after college. I did not find a job when in my field right away, so I was stuck in a job unrelated to my field of study. It made me feel as if I'd chosen the wrong profession. Other reasons, there were too many applicants applying for the same position, making the job market very competitive in manufacturing engineering field. It is best to consider other options such as temp agency, including Aerotech, Randstad, or Modis. Second reason of fear is not hired after interviews. The employer had found another candidate that fits the position, elevating my fear. For example, before I moved out of state, at a phone interview with General Atomics, they stated I had a good chance of being hired, so I gave my 2 weeks notice for my other job, only to find out they had found another candidate. It is important to remain positive and keep on applying. Follow up with the employers through a phone call or emails. Third reason of fear is not qualified enough due to lack of industrial experience. Most professional job applications required me to have prior industrial experience in the field. Explaining your willingness to learn will enhance your chance of getting the job as opposed to saying you don't have any experience at all. Most employers are looking for candidates that can be cross-trained for other departments. Fourth reason of fear is not enough support from family, friends, or coworkers. It might be that they may be busy doing other important tasks, so consider other resources such as online or job fairs around the area. Online sources such as Indeed.com, Monster.com, and LinkedIn, they usually have job openings. Fifth reason of fear is not able to find a job when moving out of state. Before I moved out of state, I was very fearful that I was not going to find a job because I am very new to the engineering industry. Most would agree it is harder to find a job out of state, so you stay where it is comfortable, which makes perfectly sense. But if you're thinking of moving out of state to a warmer state, then consider relocating packages. It is important to boldly ask for some kind of reimbursement packages when relocating. Now, How do we overcome the fear of failure during interviews? Based on the book The Career Courage to Interviewing, written by Katie Petrosky, the key elements to get the job is researching the company, preparing for the interview, dress for the job, arrive on time with a positive attitude. Another source I found very helpful while overcoming the fear of failure, a book called Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Napoleon Hill, a famous philosopher, interviewed many well-known inventors and successful individuals such as Thomas Edison, Henry Ford, and Andrew Carnegie. The book includes practical steps and formulas obtaining self-confidence. My favorite quote by Hill is, "Everyone faces defeat. It may be a stepping stone or a stumbling block, depending on the mental attitude with which it's faced." In his book, Hill identifies 6 basic fears humans share: the fear of poverty, the fear of criticism, the fear of sickness, the fear of loss of loved one, the fear of old age, and the fear of death. Now, in my presentation, I've included a motivational video, so when you watch it, it will help you analyze how to overcome the fear of failure. Now, we can conclude that we can master the fear of failure through planning and affirmation of positive thoughts. I learned through reading the book, fear only affects us when we allow it to give control in our subconscious mind. So surrounding yourself with positive people will increase your confidence very, very greatly. So thank you for watching.